Oh, man, am I tired. Wait, aren't I supposed to be doing something? Man, I'm supposed to be making a video. Alright, that's better. Hey guys, this is Null, modern Glitched Horizons. Yes, Pixel, I'm making the video. Anyway, this is a video I'm going to make on how to kick out villagers. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so let's get into this. The basic method of kicking out villagers once you have 10 full villagers is simply time traveling to roughly 1 month into the future. That's the very base of this method. So you would go into your switch controls just like it showed you and skip ahead 1 month. Then what you're going to do is load up the game and then instantly save and end the game. You're going to wait for it come up to say that the save completed. Do not click any more buttons. Do not do anything. Click the home button. This is very important because it saves you a lot of time. From this screen, you can go back into the time settings, reset it to the date that it was before, and then reload the game. That way, 1 month of time has changed, but the date is set back to what you already had. That way the environment is the same. So now, once you load it up, you want to run around your island, check to see if anybody has the thought bubble. Now, granted, you have to have the full 10 villagers to do this. Otherwise, none of your villagers will want to move out at that point. So you can see here, I'm running around checking everybody as much as I can to see if anybody here actually has the thought bubble. Now, when they have the thought bubble, you do want to try talking to them because it could be something else other than that they want to move out. So you can see with this day, nobody really decided that they wanted to move out. This does happen occasionally. What you got to do is just save and end, use the same method, go to the save screen, the save completed screen, and just change the day to 1 day ahead. Close it all out, reload. There are some individual caveats with days. One of the caveats is birthdays. As you can see, today is Tangy's birthday. Anytime there's a birthday in that week, the entire week is basically locked for individuals trying to move out. When this happens, the best thing to do is close the game out and go into the system settings, jump the date 1 week. Once you do that, you can go back, load up the game like normal, and run the same process over again, day by day, checking to see who has the thought bubble. And of course, Isabel takes forever to talk, so you always have to deal with this fun. Great, Isabel. I'm glad you got to talk to your family. Okay, so at least we got a good report from Isabel today. We should see somebody have the thought bubble if all the conditions are right. If you do have trouble bouncing the thought bubble around your villagers and it doesn't ever seem to go to the villager that you want to try to kick out, that does happen. It has to do with all the villagers' friendship levels. Each friendship level has to be roughly the same for the bubble to bounce them back and forth. If you have a couple that are higher friendship level and some lower ones, the lower ones are going to come up with the bubble first before the higher ones. So this day was a bust. Same process, save, change to the next day. This was also one of my problems was I had it later in the day. It's best to have your time set to a good time during the day when most of your villagers are actually out and active. I typically find for most of my villagers that's around, say, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I set the time back to around 1. We should see more of the villagers out at this point. So here again, we'll run around checking all the villagers for thought bubbles. Oh, Chester wants to go. Now, you can see here, I talked to him. He's saying, oh, I'm thinking about going. Immediately just close out the game. Do not finish the conversation with the villager. The reason for this is simple. If you finish the conversation with the villager with a thought bubble, you will incur a 5-day time lock for the thought bubble to populate on another villager. If you immediately close out, you still have the chance for the next day for it to appear. But of course, we have an event. Just like birthdays and things like that, any type of major events like Bug Off, Egg Day, any major in-game event, you will not get the bubble on villagers. Anytime that I see Isabel say anything like that, I will immediately move to the next day. It's not worth even trying to look around because it will not happen. Another important thing to note is that yesterday in the game was Saturday. Saturdays are typically KK concert days, but because we had a special event on Saturday, the KK concert will get pushed to Sunday. That way you still have both events. Now the problem with KK concerts, you also run into the same situation where no villager will want to move out on those days. It's one of the days that are locked out and you just have to continue on. So we're going to skip to the next day. I went 2 days just because I wanted to make sure it was far away from the weekend. I never have any luck on Saturday or Sunday. Alright, so again, same process. Load up the day, run around, check out all your villagers. Since we did get a thought bubble the last valid day, we should definitely see one today. We just have to run around and try to find somebody that has the thought bubble, which, depending upon your island layout and where everybody's at, it can take a good while. See, and right here we have Genji. He's got the thought bubble. If we wanted Genji to go out, we finish the conversation, tell him good luck, adios, we'll catch you later. So obviously you'll still have to wait the default 3 days for it to be an empty plot, and then you can get a villager from another player or go villager hunting with Nook Mile tickets. Entirely up to you how you want to get them, but you should have the general idea of how the process works to kick out villagers that you want. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. We do have a Discord server. The link should be in the comments below. Make sure you check that out. We do daily giveaways and try to help each other out in the game as much as possible. Please also make sure to like and subscribe the channel. That way we know you guys are interested in these videos and we get some motivation to make more and put out more information about Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Alright, thanks. Peace.